Good morning, Hausmas, Guten Morgen, Dobry den, Dobry dano, Ahoy, Bonjour, and any other such type. We're waiting for this to load. Why is it taking so long? I should have been doing this by now. It's being slow. Assetto Corsa Competizione is being slow. It's Italian. It's celebrating last night. That's what's happening. Yeah, I don't watch football. I didn't watch it, but I do understand that England, unfortunately, lost on penalties, which is not surprising because it was a final of a big major international football event, and that's what's happened throughout my life pretty much constantly when it comes to England and major football events. So, but I'm not bothered about football. I'm more concerned over what happened on Friday. Now we have the intro music. It normally happens quicker than that. See? How odd. Right, so Friday. It was a very strange start. We had C. Tether's car disappear from the starting grid. Numerous different bits at the beginning. Situation that ended up with me being in first, where I stayed comfortably for a very, very long time. And then, after pitting, 15 minutes to go, I lost control of the car in one of the corners and couldn't avoid tapping, and I do mean tapping, one of the concrete walls lightly with the front of the car. Minor damage on the car, and it just destroyed my lap times. We're talking, I was losing, I don't know how much per lap, a lot per lap. The car just wouldn't perform, so I went from first place to fifth. Now, I could have chosen to pit in, but with 15 minutes left, pit time to repair damage, you're talking what? A normal pit stop's going to be a minute off your time. With repair damage, you're looking a minute 30, 2 minutes. So, round Kyalami, 2 minutes is more than a lap down. So either way, it wasn't going to make much of a difference between staying out and trying to fight the car and to get it around, or going in. Either way, I don't know which would have been best, but in the end, I ended up trying to pull it around, and it just wouldn't perform into corners. You couldn't wrangle it around a corner. It didn't have the downforce at the front, so very disappointed to have then come in fifth. Was hoping that myself coming in first, or at least second, because Chips did make it back onto the grid, and impressively still came first. But that's because he is very fast. in comparison to the rest of us. And is, running away with the championship, certainly. But I felt like maybe I could have put up a bit of a fight. But there we go. Right, we don't have a lot of time, so Kalame, bye-bye South Africa. And we are going next to... Hungaroring. That's right, we are going to Hungaroring, I think. I think we're going to Hungaroring. Yes. Yes, we're going to Hungaroring. So, Hungaroring. It's windy. It's tricky. I have been on it before. We can see my personal best lap there is 150.9, so basically about 151. Just under the 151, just in the 150. And the real record is 142. We're going to go with a quick race as we normally do, because it's not Monday morning. It's the Monday morning drive to work at the moment, because that's the time. So it's a quick sprint into work via the Hungaroring. Yeah. A quick sprint into work via the Hungaroring. I like that. I like that. Hungary's a nice place, actually. Okay. Yes. Setup. Brain is not quite in order yet, as you may have guessed. So we're gonna try one of the race setups again. So Coach Dave Lay setup. The electronics, the more standard for the McLaren again. So 3 and a 4 on the encoders. In here, I don't know if you heard in the back how to play around with the encoders. I set them really low so that I could do some donuts at the end of last week's race. Field strategy, be realistic about it. I'm probably going to take out a 45-45 as a sort of general. That'll do for about an hour. I'm actually, last week I ended up with about 8 or 9 litres left over, so realistically I could probably put a 43 or something like that, or 40, I don't know, maybe a little bit less on one of them. Probably be tempted to put less in the pit stop than the initial time, but there you go. Right, let's see. So that's some fuel, and we're just going to get on this and ready for the roar of engines.
Go in double file.
And oh, I love that. Got to love that roar.
Green light, give it all you can.
That Bentley wasn't wasting time.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. 3 wide. All clear. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Clear on the right.
A little bit of a bump there. I hope I didn't get aero damage.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So I have not got much of an idea where I'm going. I'm really just keeping up with them at the moment. Because the first go round, they're always a bit slow. Okay. A second. That's an entrance to a pit lane to this final corner. And that's the first lap done. We're through safe. And we're up to 10th place. But let's see if I can do anything to stay up with the AI. If I can keep up with the AI, then that's something good. But, as I said, I've got to come to terms with the corners. Oh, back end there was lively. So tempted to overturn it there. Wide. Still within track limits, but yet to get where in truly getting familiar. Right, coming up to the last corners. So 2 corners left. This and there's the straight. So it's quite a short track.
Well done, mate. Trust you guys.
Okay. That was tricky. I'm trying too hard now.
We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Back end was getting a bit slippy there, and I'm over. And we're coming into last corners. So I lost a lot of time there. Need to find proper brake marks there. I don't know with that one, that's a weird corner. Chicane. Feel that back end coming out on me. So kind of defensively driving at the moment. Tight right hand corner, followed by another tight left, and I went too far out. I think I need to be more
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
on the middle there. I know I can take that corner in second. I need to work out the braking point for here. Are we around the 150? I think halfway between the 150 and the 100, somewhere around there. I think somewhere around here. I can go faster through there, I think. This one you can't. It's gonna swing me out a bit too much. So I think the corner before is actually third. And this is the... Oh well. Cut. I got a warning on that one. Exceeded the track limits. A lot of managing the weight of the car on this.
Okay, you need to resume the final lap now. Give it all you can. We have some light
Ah.
at the rear of the car. Box, we have to repair the car.
Oh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Final lap, and yeah. Need to repair the car. That's not the way to finish it. Oh. So, yeah. Talk about caving under the pressure at the end there. Just lost it and didn't want to go to the wall on the right, and then it fishtailed a bit and couldn't control it. I was too slow at that point, and then bam, bam, bam. Morning, Kev. Did you miss me getting completely wrecked there by all of the other cars as I was coming around the final bend, well, just after the final bend, for what was the not the final lap, but yeah, sorry, the final lap. So my car is total to the point of needing to be boxed. So yeah, Hungaroring with a non-functioning car now. Let's just try and walk some of it around so I can see some of the different things there. Adverts up there, yeah, Nvidia, you can sponsor me if you like. I won't say no. Yeah, Hungaroring, quite an odd one. Very twisty, low geared, chicane. It's got quite a lot of corners in quite a short space. So it is a very quickly done track, it feels like. Even though it's like a 1 minute 50 track, or well, 1:42 if you're going to be alien speed. But it's, for me at the moment, what's my best? 1:51 there. I know my best overall in the past has been a 1:49. Barely 1:49. So, yeah, it's quite compact in that way, but it's a relatively low speed track. Definitely technical, lots of skidding that potential, like through here. So we've got the other cars in behind. I'm going to finish down the pits so we find out where the pits are. They've sped up for the pits because they can. Where's the pit board? And there's the pit board.
Alright, checkered flag, good job, you did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
I've got a car in the middle of me. We're going to go straight through the Porsche. And once again, this box is like, look where this box is so there. You have to be so precise in being in that box. But yeah, that was another bit of disappointment. I'm sorry. You know, wow. But the start was good. I mean, check this out. Here we come. Obviously, sim dive, forced my way in through there a bit. Come along, tuck in behind the Ferrari. Next corner. You can see me coming in again, I think. There I am. Alongside that Ferrari going in with the NSX, and I managed to take away well no, I touched the NSX a little bit, and then I managed to come round on the inside, forced my way up the inside of the NSX. Then we're chasing down on that Aston Martin. And I don't think I actually ever catch the Aston Martin. Was building up a lead until, you know, I screw up a bit. Cool. I hope you did opt for the performance kit as well. While you were doing it, cheap one to add to the order, but it definitely ups the performance of that brake pedal even more. But nice, congratulations, dude. You will be able to feel like you've actually got a set of pedals under you. They are a different world. I will say, straight out of the box though, remember to grease the rail bits up where they're connected to the different rails and moving parts. To put a bit of grease in by anywhere that can be that has movement by it, because otherwise they will end up squeaking. But yeah, definitely enjoy those, and damn it, I know he's going to gain another couple of seconds of speed once he gets those. Oh boy. Everyone around me is going to be turning into speed aliens. Right, oh, that happened. Oh, damn it. Let's quickly see what happened, actually. Replay. So, where's my... I'm going to have to go in a minute. But, ooh, yeah, I am running late, but I want to just see... I want to just see what happens. Okay, let's so as I've come round the corner, I'm in first, I'm in second, my foot's to the floor. That's not the lap. What's going on there? Right, this is the one. So, second, I've just got a light bit of accelerator on. Can't do nothing. Gone that way. Tried to come it round, and then bam, bam, bam. Goner. Ah, yeah. So, yeah. So, here we are. Comes out, catch it there, can't fish tail, boom, bam. Brakes are on, but car is totaled. Yeah. Absolutely done for. It's a mess of a car. And that's a shame. Right. Thanks for joining, Kev. who is currently running ahead of me. Damn you! I was hoping that, you know, obviously that we could upset the tables a little bit more for the final week of the championship. But, yeah, we'll see how we do on the next one. But as you can see, I've got some work to do on consistency there. Find out how I managed to... Oh! You can see how much of an effect losing aero on these cars has in corners, and the tyre side of things and everything else. It's ridiculous. They're amazing machines, but wow, when they take a scratch or a nick, well, okay, that rear splitter is more than a scratch or a nick. That's proper full out damage. That should be producing sparks like nobody's business. With how low hanging that is. Right, on that note, hope you'll have a good day and a good week. Goodbye. Take care.